Well, hello guys and gals, it's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back with another edition of Euro Truck Simulator 2. And today we are driving our Peterbilt 389 Ultra Cab again. And we're on ProMods. One little change though that I've made to the game now. We are running the complete winter mod. So you can see snow on my tires now. The complete winter mod version 2.5.2, which is the version that allows you to run winter mod with ProMods version 2. So make sure that to get that, you're going to have two files. You're going to have the complete winter mod version 2.5, and you'll also have the patch that takes 2.5 to 2.5.2. So yeah, hopefully I remember to put links for both of those in the description so that you guys can get that. So, but anyways, yeah, let's do a little run here. So we'll jump into the job market and we'll get going. And we are still in Lublin, where we were the last time when we made our run here. Let's see what we can find available. Some used plastics. I don't want anything that's a rush. I'm just kind of wanting to lay back and take a nice relaxing stroll. I also don't want anything that's huge long that's going to take us the entire, 2.5 hours to run it. That doesn't look like too bad of a run to get up to the ferry and jump. The other run is this one. Again, it's oil and it's a rush. It's expected Wednesday, 1400 hours. And what time is it now currently? That's basically 7 hours to get up there. 6.5 hours to get there. Yeah, let's just take that. So we'll take our destination. We'll have to go a little bit faster than I'd want to go, but we can get it done. Let's get fired up and get rolling. One thing I wanted to point out, I'm here at this gas station. I came over here to service just to repair, I like to do that after every run. And I was expecting to come over here and find a dealership. No, in ProMods, they've actually incorporated this service into a service station, which I thought is very cool. I'd love to see SES do that in the future, especially with American Truck Sim, is that, have like a truck stop that's got fuel as well as a service center in it. I think that would be really cool. And the fact that they have multiple gas pumps for you to utilize is nice. Even though we were in single player mode, it'd be cool to have that in the multiplayer. Alright, so let's get out of here, get rolling, and get to our destination. We're gonna have to go up here and do a UE, it looks like, because this it's got guardrails down the center of it. No traffic coming there, so we should be able to come right here and just whip it around. Utilize that little brake there. It's almost like they designed it to do that. Alright, so let's get rolling. Head over to our destination and pick up our oil tanker. Yeah, sorry, I'm running this red light. Alright, so where is this at? This depot here is pretty interesting. In the fact that it's split. There's 3 different distribution sites in here. If you're in the KLW here, you don't have to go over this little set of scales. Apparently we've got to go over the scales. Which is interesting because you cannot see what you're doing. the way they've built this, which is kind of silly the way they've done it. You just kind of have to guess where you're at on here. There we go. So it looks like we're back here in the back to do our pickup. That'll be fun getting out of. Having to get a trailer up and over that. Not really sure anybody thought that out. Alright, let's pick up our load. And we will turn and burn. Alright, way down there. Yeah, we're going to be kind of serious about this run since we're on a deadline. It's not like on the multiplayer where time moves real slow and you can kind of lollygag around. I'm going to actually have to hoof it to get this one in. I am using the small mirrors mod again so that I can have that little small pane up in the upper corner to use for backing up. I cannot stand the regular large mirrors that are just so huge and invasive, not evasive. All right. So let's get our load, get out of here, get on the road. And we'll talk about some things that have been going on with me and what's coming up ahead. Because there are a few little things that need discussed. You know what? I can avoid this whole thing if I really wanted to. I could go through that yard there. I think if I get way over here, I should be alright getting up over this thing. Nope. This is ridiculous. I knew this would be fun getting a trailer out of here. Alright, let's try this again. I should have just cut through the yard and gone the easy route on this. I thought, you know what, I'll play it the way they designed it. As silly as it is. Man, what is that? Like an observation? It doesn't look like a set of scales. It looks more like a observation area or inspection type thing. Alright, I got through it. Let's get out of here and get on the road. So I can have some just worry-free driving. So you guys have probably noticed I haven't done any live streams in the last several days. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw a very sarcastic remark made today at the fine folks at Media Crud Cable. And, you know, I'm just about at my wit's end with them. Switched over a commercial account so I could get instant service and all this other stuff, and you know, they just cannot seem to fix the problem. Every day my internet goes out, comes back right as the technician comes to the house, and you know, he stands around with his little meter and scratches his head. And you ever heard of right away there, buddy? You know, so he basically stands around scratches his head and looks at his meter and he goes, well, you know, there's none of this and none of that, and I don't see any problems, and I really can't figure out what's going wrong unless it's actually acting up. So, just give us a call if it goes back out. Well, it goes out, no sooner than they get out of the driveway. Got a new modem put in last week. As soon as the dude pulled out of the driveway, cable went right out, and those woes just continue. And it's not that I don't want to live stream, it's just every night when I get set up and get ready to live stream, my internet goes out. And case in point, last night I got everything set up, ready to go, and got ready to roll the intro, and 2 minutes into the intro, the internet went out. So it's just it's really getting old, really getting frustrating. So my next step is to call the regional manager and file a complaint. And I sat down today and I wrote a really nice letter to the city that I intend to copy the mayor, the city council, and everybody on, because it's just getting old. And it's not just me that's having the problem, it's everybody in my neighborhood, in the surrounding areas, that have constant problems with it. And it's just the cable company doesn't care. They got you over a barrel and they know it, and they basically don't do it. I had plenty of room coming in here, and that AI just was bound and determined. Now, of course, he probably does have the right of way, and I did not signal there because I wasn't paying enough attention. But we are in Poland, and drivers are stupid. Like, what was he doing over in that other lane? Oh, what a fun run this is going to be. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm at my wit's end at this point. So I'm going to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau and write a nasty letter. Well, it's nice, but it's nasty, to the city council and the mayor, copy the newspaper and television stations on it, and just see what happens, because it's to the point of ridiculousness at this point. When like I said, when your cable repair guys, and I use guys plural, by their first name now because they've been out at your house so much. The guy who came out today, like when he showed up to the house, he told me right off the bat, he's like, I can't believe I'm out here again. He said, I looked at my work order this morning, and when I saw your address on here, he said, yeah, they had you scheduled for later in the afternoon, but he said, I saw your address, and I'm like, I'm doing this house first. This guy's had so many problems, and he's cool, at least they care, but at the same time, they're not getting it done. And at some point, somebody's got to step up to the plate and fix this problem. It's obviously a hardware issue on their end, and but they're not really working to resolve the issue. What's really frustrating is one day it's going to catch me. Luckily, I've been like stockpiling videos on YouTube. Like, between deciding to do a series on Construction Simulator has really been a godsend, because I recorded a bunch of them at one time, and then I uploaded several of them, and that kind of got me ahead. And so now, as long as I can keep ahead of the video consumption, like if I can keep getting a video up like today for tomorrow, and then mix in a construction sim, because I don't want it to be all construction sim stuff. But if I can keep mixing in keep an extra video a day coming, and I can stay ahead of it, then as long as I'm Johnny on the spot when the internet is on and get another video uploaded, then I can at least keep some recorded videos coming out and keep you guys updated and keep some content on the channel. But man, it would be really bad if I was in a situation where I had been, and I don't know why, just all of a sudden I made the decision to try and get back to getting ahead. I enjoy recording the videos early in the morning and then uploading again up, because they're timely. I can discuss things that have been in chat and things of that nature, but there is something to be said for recording a day ahead of time and getting the stuff uploaded into the system, and not really having to stress out as to whether I'm going to have an internet connection to get the content for the day uploaded. So I just got to keep ahead of things, and for the time being get videos up and make sure that there's content up there for you guys. And hopefully in the not too future we will hopefully in the near future we'll get everything resolved with the cable company. And I can get going. Man, this thing is just like not grabbing. There we go. I wonder if all that snow that was on the ground was limiting traction or whatever. I don't think this particular mod has traction involved in it. So man, I dig all the reflectors on the ground. That's cool. But anyways, I got to get that resolved, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully very soon it will happen, so that we can get more content and get back to daily videos and daily live streams, things of that nature. Speaking of daily live streams and content on the channel, I will be honest and say that the lack of live streams has been sort of a refreshing break from doing farm sim every day. Which I don't guess I realize I'm burned out on farm sim until the point when like I take a couple of days away from it and then realize how much I don't sort of dread doing it or whatever. There are times when I think I gotta do farm sim, and when you're doing that, it's sort of telltale sign that maybe you need to take a break from it. So, the last few days of setting up to do the live stream but then not doing the live stream, so I didn't actually do farm sim, has actually been a little bit refreshing, because I've played some different games when I was in the offline mode, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed myself. And I'm sort of thinking maybe I need to step back from farm sim a little bit and not do as much of it. Just kind of back off. So when February rolls around, and American Truck Sim comes out, I do expect to do a lot less Farm Sim and do a lot more American Truck Simulator. I think a lot of people are going to be interested in it and like daily content on it. So I don't think it's a bad decision to do that, and it'll sort of refresh Farm Sim a little bit. And I know some other people have had to step away from it before, and I've always kind of been like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep on doing it because this is what I made the channel on. But at a point, you just reach that where it's, when it becomes a daily chore to do it, then it can become not fun. And I don't want to get to that point where I just dread playing Farm Sim. So probably step back a little bit from it and not do as much during February. So we'll get down here, make our left, let's check both ways, see if it's safe to just ease on out. It is. I think that'll be good for everybody. Change of pace. Plus, there's some other games that I want to get into, or that I want to continue to play and make some more time for them. They seem to be getting pushed aside because I don't have enough time to record everything. Live streaming has a bit to do with that as well, you know. Do 4 hours of live stream, that takes away a bit of recording time. So we'll see. Balance it out a little bit. Maybe not do as much Farm Sim for a bit. So my new little project is going to be working on getting my gear shifter ready. It arrived today, so I haven't even taken it out of the box yet to really tear it apart. But I'm going to try to mess around with that this week, see if I can figure out how I can manipulate what's inside of the shift knob to make the existing controls function within the game. Which, if you've never seen the inside of one of them, it's basically an air valve that you're closing off some diaphragms to reroute the air, and that's the way you do the switching in it. It's not an electrical switch, it's a mechanical switch that is basically a diverter valve. And so to make it work for the game, to fix it up where I can send a signal through it, or current through it, to basically, you know, close and open, I'm going to have to take the existing guts and figure out a way to either turn those into switches or add switches to those that those actually throw and manipulate. So it'll be interesting. I'll spend a little bit of time with it and figure it out, and then once I figure something out, I hope I can shoot some video on it and show you guys what I come up with. So that'll be that. Oh boy, roundabout. Oh, I got through that one clean. That's interesting. I've hit that button 3 times now. There it went. Little airport over here. Small little airport. Commuter airport, maybe? That's weird. It looks... that airplane just doesn't look like it belongs there. Run off the road looking at the airplane. Great. Way to go, Moosey. Sometimes you just want to stop and look around at the scenery in this game. It'd be nice to do that every once in a while. I gotta figure out how to pause and just sit there and look around. Alright. So what else is happening? I've been working on my workshop, making a couple of new pieces of furniture for the office. I went and got out all my old outboard gear. As far as audio gear, I got my old Mackie mixer. I've got a couple of compressor expanders, limiters. I've got a de-esser, EQ, all that good stuff that I got out of storage. Because I hadn't done that stuff in a long time. I hadn't done any audio stuff in a long time. But I still have all my outboard gear. And I like all the vintage stuff. Oh, I say vintage stuff that's 30 years old, 20, 30 years old. I like that stuff a lot better than using digital components, because digital components just don't have the same warmth that you get from like a tube preamp or a tube compressor. So as I start getting things and gearing and ramping up to the next level and up in my game, I'm buying a new microphone, and I guess I've decided on the Blue Spark. I was gonna go with the AKG, but I decided on the Blue Spark. But as I move up to a nicer microphone, now I can route that through a preamp, then through a compressor, limiter, a de-esser, and then also through an EQ and expander, and just get myself a really nice sound. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so we're 2 hours out, but we have an hour and 20 minutes left, I guess. We gotta get on the good foot here. Get this delivered, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit. Not worry so much about speed, just get there. Let's look at when our load is actually due. I got an hour and 43 minutes, and I'm an hour and 9 minutes out, so we should get this there in time. I don't have to push too hard and stay within the speed limit. But yeah, I've been working on some racks to go along with my desk and everything, and trying to figure out how I'm going to do everything with that. So playing around in the shop, that's been fun as always. Oh, where are we at here? I gotta say, that little turn snuck up on me. I was not paying attention and didn't see that one coming. Alright, so we're getting close to our destination, 47 minutes out. I didn't want to take a really long run today. That 2-hour run the other day was a bit much. And seeing as some of the days my window of opportunity for upload is rather small, I want to make sure that I've got it ready to go, and as soon as I have internet, I can push the button, get it uploaded. Because like my Project Cars video, it actually was in the middle of uploading when the internet went out, and then my internet was out for like 13 hours. So not knowing when my connection's gonna be stable is it's one of those things. You just kind of gotta strike while the iron's hot, and I don't want to have to be trying to push a really large file up and then have the internet go out and then not have content. So alright, let's get this guy home and get him delivered. But hopefully they'll I would really like to get my internet back up before Wednesday night, so I can do some multiplayer. The whole internet thing just driving me nuts, though. So what are we, 14 days by the time this gets uploaded? I guess we'll be 14 days out from American Truck Sim. So anxious now. Just really ready to get in there and do some driving. Can't wait for it. This really looks awesome with this winter mod on here. Really glad I went ahead and got it downloaded and installed. Having so many internet issues, I knew I was going to be offline playing. So I thought, you know what, I'll get this and have it. And where's the delivery spot here? I guess it was right back there where that logging camp is. Okay. Interesting. So we got to find a little place to do a UE here and get this load dropped off. These two guys. pulled it off. Oh, I think I see my little triangle blinking in here. Alright, cool. So we are here. Well, this is an interesting offload site. Alright. Oh, I'm making a mistake. This is one of those I gotta back all the way into. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on, there's no way I'm right up on that. Alright, let's see if we can get this in here without too many real issues. Some of these offload sites are awesome. What am I hung up on? Great. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna be late because I can't get the load in here. Why am I getting no traction? This is stupid. I don't know, it's like the game senses this is off-road. And, you know, instead of an actual load, because it's acting like I'm in grass. I don't really like doing this in third person like that, but not understanding why I wasn't getting any traction was frustrating me. It does not want to back up hardly at all. There's not much I can do other than just floor it. Great concept for a place to load, but execution wise it's a little poor. going. I don't know if it's because I'm using a modded truck or what. Got it. Did I get it in time? Nope. I can't help that. 2 minutes late. Why was I late? Because ProMods put me in the middle of grass trying to back a truck up. So I'm not gonna sweat that one. Oh well, it happens. When you're using mods on top of mods on top of mods, right? Anyways, all right. Well, interesting. Everybody learned something. Backing a trailer into that place is a challenge. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll be back to live streaming as soon as I get my internet, up and running stable. Who knows when that'll be? And it may just be hit or miss. It may be I start a live stream, and if the live stream drops off in the middle of it, it drops off in the middle of it. And we just have to go with that. So until I can get it all resolved. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and share the video. Of course, that helps me out immensely. So if you guys want to help support the channel, please do share the videos. It helps reach a wider audience. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I do new videos each day for you guys. Until the next time, guys, stay safe. Have yourself a great day. 14 days from now, we'll be in American Truck Simulator. Can't wait. Hope I see you then. Take it easy. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.